It's called Basketcase, but it's not Basketcase.
Green Day's Dookie is getting a massive 30th anniversary, and we have got all the demos rocking and ready to review over on the Spotify. Of course, it's a 5 out of 5, so with that out of the way, let's get into the details of this thing and go through every single lyric that was altered before this final masterpiece was delivered into our angst oh so many years ago. While the early stages of other songs in this video, I'm looking at you, Basketcase, will absolutely make you think that you are a basket case. Burnout is one of those Green Day songs that was basically birthed as an adult. With only 1 second difference between the final product and the not final product. Chump demo is 40 seconds shorter than the final Chump, with the instrumental breakdown getting a major upgrade from this 4-track version. Pulling Teeth is different lyrically. The final song ends with "Keep on saying my love is true," but in this demo form, it ends with the first verse line that says, "This time I can't get up, this time I can't get up, this time I can't get up." They don't do it like that, but that was a thing. Get closer. Basketcase probably should have been called something different, like Pink Eyeliner or something like that, because it's completely different than Green Day's biggest song ever that has to be released in a different format every 12 seconds for all eternity. Yeah, we got a different song. It's called Basketcase, but it's not Basketcase. And we got to talk about this one. Let's call this version, I don't want to call it Basketcase. Let's call this version Rough Love. That's what this song is. It's a love song about Houston and his own private what's-her-name. Like I said, every lyric is completely different. It's delivered in a Beatles-esque kind of vocal squat, and the only lyrics that are in this and in the final Basketcase, are "Control" and "Better Hold On," but they're surrounded by different words, even in those little pieces that are familiar. This is sexy. Very sexy Basketcase. Waking up this time. That is missing in this demo version of She, where Billy simply repeats the "waiting for a sign" version each time. So I missed that other part. When I Come Around showcases different lyrics as well. Don't get discouraged now instead of lonely now. So dry your crying eyes instead of your whining eyes, and leaving me instead of ditching me. Those are the main differences in When I Come Around. It's a much, much different version of the song. And even if you're not a fan of When I Come Around, which is, not as big of a hot of a take as you might think, this one basically ends after the first verse and first chorus. So even if you don't like it, it's like, 2 minutes and 58 seconds of your life that you could probably get back. I think even Little Boy Named Booze or Little Boy Named Train, I think even those people might like it. Hey, am I just paranoid or am I stoned? In the End starts life as a Beach Boys-esque demo with absolutely none of the bite that we know from In the End. No bite to speak of. That was a Blink-182 reference for no reason. That was a Little Nicky reference for a reason. In the End, it doesn't have the bite, but it does have a sped up, repeated vocal of the word around, 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 and some weird, wacky giggling in the same style. It's pretty terrible. It's pretty creepy, but it doesn't go on for too long. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's not a scumbag. And I'm glad that In the End got its dookie together in the end. I got Green Day puns. Speaking of Green Day puns, we got FOD. What does that stand for again? Family Often Delights, right? Family Often Delights is yet another baby born just right. The song hasn't changed, that's what I'm saying. The demo 4-track, that's actually not 4 tracks, it's 10 tracks. It's a 10-track compilation. 4-track is the way that it was recorded. That was very confusing. I thought there was like 4 very long songs. But the demo, the 4-track demo, these 10 songs, it ends with When It's Time. And this song is beautifully played with just Billy Joe Legweek as the piano man and no other instruments. There's no Mike Dirntey, there's no Frank Edwin Wright III. There's none of those people. Trey Cool, Al Sobrante, there's none of that bullcrap. The only real difference with the lyrics in this song is that they repeated verses of "All I want is you to understand." You know, we kind of get that twice in the completed versions, and in this demo, they just do it once. And that's enough! Everything else is the same, but this is one of those demos that is worth listening to. I think it's worth your time. So let's take a look at the old one. I got the one without the puppet, but we did not get versions of Having a Blast, Longview, Welcome to Paradise, Coming Clean, Even as Sleepus. But we got the rest of this freaking album. And out of all this kerfluffle, I'm going to tell you the ones that I think, again, are the ones you really need to be checking out. Basketcase, When I Come Around, and When It's Time. Those are the 3 that are going to give you the most value for listening to this. If you're not a big fan of demos and outtakes and stuff like this, the other songs are pretty much, they are what they are. They're just a little bit rougher. They don't have that big time Rob Cavallo production behind them. They just sound like 3 guys in a freaking room playing rock and roll. And if you don't like that kind of rough and tumble rock and roll, then you know, it is what it is. But these 3 are really special. I would say the Basketcase thing is just freaking amazing. It's like the black eyeliner from over there on the Boorman. The Boorman! Ah!